So today we're making paletas, and I have to tell you, you're going to love this because this is actually one of those things where I had to figure out how to do this. Nobody taught me, nobody showed me. This wasn't where I went down to a Mexican friend's house and they taught me. I literally had to come up with this myself. But this is going to be like one of those things where you make this and your friends are seriously going to be like, okay, you're an expert, you can make suckers? My gosh, what else can, sorry, paletas? But anyways, so simple, so yummy. My kids, my husband can't get enough of these. So the first thing we're going to do, I have my stove on and I have 1 tablespoon of butter in my pot. And I'm going to add a ½ cup of light corn syrup. You can see right here, it's just a light corn syrup, ½ cup, 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. And I'm going to put them right in there with my butter. And what I have to do is I have to let this come to a slow boil, and it needs to reach 275 degrees, and I have a little thermometer here, so you're going to need to get yourself a thermometer. Now, my kids love to play with these kind of things. They play doctor, they think this is their thermometer. So my little clip is missing, but most of them come with a little clip, so you can actually clip it to the side of your pan. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop. Okay, so I just had to grab a spoon really quick, so I'm just kind of giving that a stir. Now, the flavors that there's a never-ending rainbow of flavors that we can make here. Today, the flavor of choice at our house is it sandia? Is that how you say it? Yeah, okay, sandia with chili, and that's the flavor of choice. We also do a piña one, and literally you can make that decision, because when we get to that step I'll show you what that one thing is that you add that makes it different. But you know, I've done a couple different tries and that has most definitely been the most popular. So we're just going to let this boil up until it gets to 275 degrees, then we're going to go to the next 275. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add 1 lime that I've squeezed. So I'm just going to add that right in there. That's our tang, that's our pungent. I'm taking it off the heat. Woo! And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add 1 3-ounce package of watermelon flavor sandia Jello. And here's the box right here. Sorry, I've got to keep going with this. But there's the box. Now you can use, there's also pineapple if you want to do the pineapple thing, or you could do lime. And then this is the next step. Help me out with this one more time, Cesar.
Chile piquin.
Chile piquin. I'm sorry. You guys know I can make it, but I can't pronounce it. So I'm going to take a tablespoon of chili piquin, and I'm going to stir that right in, just like that. I'm telling you, this is exciting. You know how to make Mexican candy now. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do, which I forgot. Okay, so I'm just going to spray my sucker tray here. You can get these at the craft store. With a little nonstick cooking spray, I'm just going to pour that right down into my mold. Can you believe this? You know how to make these fun little suckers, and I'm telling you, it's like, what else am I going to teach you? Well, let me tell you, I am going to teach you how to make conchas this week. Sorry, I cannot find my sticks. But anyways, that's what you do. You pour these in. Then we're just going to let it set up. And once it sets up, I will show you the finished product. Ready? And Avery just informed me that they match my shirt. Yes, I planned this. Isn't this lovely? Anyways, I'm like Sandra Lee. I have to like make my decor match. Just kidding. Anyways, okay, so these are done. Isn't that so cute? I can't say enough about these. Of course, these are a little bit on the grande size. but you know, we like it that way. You can buy these molds in different sizes, like at a craft store or a candy supply store that they sell stuff to make candy. And don't mind the SpongeBob in the background. Anyways, I did want to tell you, I told you that I used a lime. Yes, I did use a lime, but it was small, and I started thinking, gosh, I don't think that you don't want to get too much lime juice because that'll mix up the science of making this. So it's like a tablespoon of lime juice. So keep that in mind. Anyways, I'm just going to taste this. It's really good. And I also wanted to tell you, if you haven't been on Married to a Mexican lately, go on there, click on the link that says Hola, and you can see a recent viewer that just found out that they're having a baby. And you can see a picture of Cesar when he was a little kid, so cute. And leave me some comments over there. Everybody leaves me comments at YouTube, but come on over and leave me some comments over there. And also, stay tuned because I'm going to be putting up when we cut Arias' hair, and that is so funny. So keep watching, and he just heard that. And we will see you soon. Visit me, www.marriedtoamexican.com. Bye-bye.